I'm Amy, but you can call me Geekymcfangirl. Welcome to my channel and thanks so much for joining me for a Disney-inspired craft. Today's project is inspired by The Nightmare Before Christmas. I'm going to show you how to make Nightmare Before Christmas character pots. You can find links for all the materials you'll need for this project in the description below the video. Before we get started, I want to give a huge thanks to everyone who makes the Geekymcfangirl channels possible with a pledge of $1 or more a month on Patreon. If you're enjoying the show, click the Patreon link below the video to support me. You can also support the channel for free by subscribing, liking, and sharing. For today's project, I'm using a folk art outdoor paint kit, along with individual outdoor paints, folk art base coating paintbrushes, and angled paintbrushes. And the finished pots will be completed with outdoor Mod Podge. For the Sally pot, I used white paint from the kit mixed with Cabana Blue outdoor paint to make a pale aqua. I applied the paint to the entire outside of the pot using the whitest angled brush. I soon realized I should have used a large base coating brush instead. I also painted the inside rim of the pot. For Jack's base color, I wanted to create a bone color, so I mixed off-white and white paint together. This time I used a wide base coating paintbrush, and the paint went on much faster and smoother. So I went back and used a wide brush on Sally's pot as well. For the Oogie Boogie base color, I added some green and a bit of yellow into the bone color I had mixed for Jack to make a pale greenish tan, and applied it with a big base coating brush. For the mayor's pot, I originally thought I was going to do his orange smiling face, so I started with a terracotta pot. But in the end, I decided to go with his scary face instead, so I mixed up some light gray paint with a little bit of a blue undertone. I painted the blue-gray on the body of the pot only, not on the rim or inside. I used the coal-colored black paint for the brim and inner edge of the pot to resemble the brim of the mayor's hat. Once I had the coal black paint out, I decided to do Jack and Oogie Boogie's faces first. So I found a picture for Jack Skellington's face that I liked and used it as a reference, sketching it first in pencil and then going back in with a thin paintbrush and black paint. Next was Oogie Boogie's face. I used a reference picture and started penciling his face in, then filled in the black areas. Once the black had dried, I went back in with leftover background color to cover up some of my stray pencil marks. I did the same thing with the mayor's face. My first drawing had the eyes too far apart. The pencil did not want to erase, so I had to redraw them and cover up my mistake with some leftover blue-gray base paint. Next, I mixed a little white and black to make gray for his lips, fixing any mistakes with the base color again. Then I filled in the eyes with dark pink and light pink and finished them with medium pink to try to give them a little bit of a three-dimensional look. Next was white for his teeth and a few highlights on his eyes. And finally, black for his teeth, nose, pupils, and around his eyes. The final face was Sally's. I drew on the face using my reference picture and filled in her lips with dark red. I then filled in her eye shapes with white and made her face details with a darker version of her base paint, using a medium blue from the paint kit. I applied it very thickly to simulate her stitching lines. And I also went in with a little bit of white highlights on one side of her nose. When the eyes were dry, I added black eyelashes and pupils. I gave her white teeth and mixed just a little bit of black into the white to create a light gray, which I used to give her eyes a three-dimensional look. Once all the pots are dry, the final step is to add a protective layer of outdoor Mod Podge. Mod Podge will cure completely in 28 days, but you can use your pots once the paint and sealant are completely dry. 24 hours should do it. Then have fun making a spooky garden. Thanks so much for crafting with me today, guys. I hope you have fun if you try this project. And if you liked this craft and you want to see what's coming next, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And if you want to watch me live stream my craft projects, you can always find me on Twitch. And if you want to support the channel, you can also find me on Patreon. Thanks so much, guys, and I'll see you next time.